of my confusions and landed in new illusions. For all the pain, love, and hate I've ever felt in the past, has it shaped me?
OBS updated at some point and it switched to the world's ugliest font by default, so I have to switch this out. It's very important. Let's see, what is conned? Oh, it's condensed, that makes sense. Alright, Rockwell Nova bold. Okay, that seems fine. Anyway, welcome back. Today I forgot. So yesterday I said that I was going to have a plan for today to implement my next level, or implement the level that I've been working on. But I forgot I have a job, so I did that instead. So I think today is going to be a concept art stream. Oh wait, this is probably a bit too loud. And also I switched to my headphones, so my audio... Oh. My goodness, the audio levels are completely on the fritz. Yeah, my earbuds are have completely different sound qualities or like loudness to these headphones. Because I got an ear infection, so no earbuds for me for a while. Probably from my numerous baths and putting in earbuds approximately 14 hours a day, every day. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, before we get into the dreary stuff like making content, I have some exciting news. Take your time, Godot. Let's go into this. You're gonna freak when you see this, it's worth the wait. Eventually. It's a very long wait. It's really just taking its time. That's another thing that should be on the to-do list. Okay, here we are. Good. Okay, so I just need to go across the way here. Because I got a very late night last night. I went to bed at, I think, 3 in the morning. Because I got water ripples working again. And I changed them slightly. This was actually just because the old shader wasn't compatible with the lighting. So eventually I'll probably change it back to proper transparency. But I do kind of like the more stylized look if there wasn't Z fighting with them. And they were like a consistent color. But anyway, this was because, if you remember, I had a custom I updated the particle system to be more threading friendly, because there was like a 60 millisecond delay when I was jumping, because it took just that long to like create a new particle every time that I needed to. So I finally went in, and it was just adding a bunch of like, Basically, it was because every time it was updating any parameter of a particle system, it was also updating the, whether or not it was emitting. Or it would update all of the parameters at the same time. Which was more efficient for threading, because generally you're setting all of the parameters at once, like, to create the thing. But it meant that anytime I did something like, set the process material color, it would restart the particles, and I'm setting this every frame. So that's why that happened. So yeah, now it should actually like work. And there are still some minor issues if I like shoot really frequently. Let's set the time like 12. So that way we can see it in the sun. You can occasionally see little flickers as particles are spawned in. That's because there's like a one frame, like, unsynced thing. Because basically, Godot's threading can be, or Godot's renderer can be multi-threaded, but the way that it used to work was really dumb. So specifically to Godot 3, I think Godot 4 almost certainly has a better system because it's just bad. But in Godot 3, anytime you created a particle, it would send 2 messages to the renderer for every single field, once during construction and then once during the value, when the value is actually set to what it's supposed to be. And each time it did this, it would have to get a lock on a mutex. So you can imagine that's like 20 locks for one particle to be spawned. And so yeah, it was, especially while streaming, that was creating the 60 millisecond delay that I was talking about, or the 60 millisecond stutter for every particle that was created. But yeah, now it actually works. Now it does a bunch of if statements and checks stuff. But that's not what we're here to fix. Today, I'm going to fiddle with my display because I want this display to be the main display, so that way my tablet actually works. So can I set this, make this my main display? Okay, did anything break? Looks like everything's functional. Oh right, and this is on the right side now. And now my start screen is on this side as well, so you can see what I'm doing. Which is a blessing and a curse. And let's see if my tablet works on this monitor. No, interesting. So, despite this being my main display, the tablet just doesn't like it. Alright, let's do a drastic thing. Let's do second screen only. Let's see how this looks. Because this is going to be a concept art stream. Fascinating. Fascinating. It's stuck. Hang on. What if I unplug it, plug it back in? Maybe that'll like kickstart the driver to do something else. Also, let's make sure OBS is actually working. Okay, that looks good. Very epic. I like that. Okay. Well, this experiment has failed. Alright, put this back at the main display. And put everything back, wow, hang on. Why is this here? Huh? Okay, there we go. Excuse me. So what I'm gonna do, let's just bring this over. Let's just capture this monitor then. In fact, then I could just, well, whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna get some screenshots from, and let's bring this over here as well, I guess. And let's, I guess, get the music. Okay, so this is all over here. That's good. So now I have to kind of reorganize my desk to get, like... Because this monitor is really way off to the side for me. Like, I do, like, 99% of my work on the other monitor for a reason. Okay, let's see if I can even get my mouse untangled here so that I can reach... I can just conveniently work here. Okay. So let's just get some... Because I'm basically gonna make it a rule. I'm not going to touch anything in Godot today. This is just going to be a concept art stream. So we shall conceptualize, we shall ponder. the world in which these characters inhabit. Let's put Jackie in here. Conceptualize, ponder. And let's do like, I don't care about particle emitters. Or lights, or audio. Let's go. Let's get you here. Because I'm basically going to try some paint overs, I guess. This place is huge. This place is very large. I don't think I'll be able to make a consistent level of content density. Let's do a, there we go. Nope. Oh, and also, because of this ear infection, I was running today without music, and I realized I kind of like running without music, actually. I think it's actually perfectly good. Because I guess assumed that I'd be too bored if I was running without music. Well, I guess ellipticaling, because I still have a bum knee as well. Or like slight knee discomfort, and I do not want to exacerbate a knee injury, because the fun thing about knees is when they never get better, basically. They just always, once they're hurt for good. And that's true of most joints. Like fractures are much better better in the long run, because the bones do not, the bones heal back stronger and thicker than they were before. And ligaments and muscles, they do not. They heal back with collagen if they actually get torn, and they will always be weaker forever once that happens. All right, let's get a little sketch thing here. So this will just be, we'll just have a little sketch. I have to be like hunched over now. See, this setup is a disaster. Hang on. Can I can move this here. And then I can move this around like that. And this Xbox controller isn't even plugged in. Okay. I think I might be able to actually, like, work reasonably well now. Oh, wait. This hard drive. Oh, that got unplugged. Good thing I'm not developing directly out of that like I was. Alright, that went swimmingly. Okay. So the first thing is, I think there's actually going to be some sort of checkpoint here, because in the story, there are reasons that the government of this area does not want people to just come into here willy-nilly. So basically, it's going to be a little mission to actually get into the inner layer, which I think will have just a bridge over this thing. In fact, let's add that to our repertoire, our gallery of references. Let's have Jackie for scale as well over here. Because so much of this game is like so much larger than it seems in the during play. Because I mean, I guess it's just, I think it honestly is that things look smaller in games just because the screen is physically smaller. Like the brain just doesn't actually like the brain doesn't actually register fake perspective. It's just like, oh, Jackie's, you know, what is this, like 4.5 inches tall, 3 inches tall or something on my screen, on my itty bitty little laptop screen. Wait, let's do. There we go. Okay. So I think, well, because I have been wondering if maybe I should just remove this thing. Gee, excuse me. Because it is weird to just have like a gigantic pit right in front of the front door for your thing. I'll ponder it. Also, I think I should probably make these loops higher, so that way the player can't as easily jump from one to the other if they get up here, because I realize now, if the player gets up these cracks, then it's like home free. And they can just walk around it. But I will. Maybe I'll leave that, and just, for now. You know what? What if there are just people right here? You know, like there's some sort of checkpoint. Let's look at military checkpoints, I guess. I see. A little truck. I think it'd be like this big. It'll be one of those technicals, but it'll be like a cute little truck with like the little funny little wheels. And they'll just be dudes with guns like hanging out. Well, would they be here? I think they would be. Let's do like that's not good enough. Because I'm thinking this was repurposed as a military outpost. And I think maybe these two still have civilians in them. Well, actually, no. I'm going to say this one's also barracks. Maybe some more trucks. Because I was thinking of having this checkpoint much earlier in the area, like in the plateau, but now that I'm looking at this, why wouldn't they use all this beautiful space here for storing all their big trucks and guns and other things? Like this is like a prime strategic position, because it's like such a massive walled city at like the back end of a plateau that's almost completely inaccessible. So yeah, there'd be like a little thing here. And I guess there'd be like, they probably have built out some sort of like metal building to be like an entrance. And they'd have the same thing on this side. You know, so it'd be like just one of those cheap like pop-up buildings that you can like just get like a farm shed basically. And why would they have closed off the rest of it, I guess? And this building probably is actually going to get blown up even more, now that I think about it. In fact, I'll keep this one. Maybe this one is, like, damaged. So, like... We still need our tree, and actually, I think what I'm going to do is there's actually going to be a tree stump here. But that'll be for later. Because I should figure out also what I'm going to put in here, because this is also like a town. Or an abandoned town, basically. And maybe like rubble around here. And like I think this bridge actually would probably be blown up. So I think the first blocker will be... Here, let's figure out... Let's mark gameplay. So let's say red. In fact, maybe if you don't persuade them, they'll just shoot you if you jump over. I haven't, because that's one of the things that I'm still not sure about. If I want the player to actually be able to like get shot at by human people, because there's the little beasties that'll like mess with you. But I'm quite divided on how much I want for the you know, I think the rubble would probably be cleared away by this point, because it's been like decades since this conflict. And also, I'm not even going to bother with having two separate things, because I'm not going to draw over them anyway. I guess I can decide what I want to do with that. You know, if I want them to actually like open fire on you. How would they get down from here? And these would be like gunners. Okay, so the first challenge of this area will be getting the player trying to figure out how to persuade the guards to let the player in. Because I think what they're interested in is opening this tower. That's why they're here. So it'll be basically, I think, posing as a researcher. But I'll figure that out soon. Because then there's the door in here that's blocking the player. So I'm thinking like, I guess once you're let in, they have no reason to not let you through, but maybe it's just trying to think. Maybe there was a collapse recently or something. And like the doors fell shut, or like something happened. So that's why the doors are locked. So then the player has to go like down this way, up into something. Underground would be cool, like into some sort of like catacombs. And then maybe that like extends out further. And then like maybe there's specters in here. All inside this one. And then eventually you can get to like, I'll say like up here. And then like maybe there's like a hole right next to a hole right there. Let's see. Let's call this like Charade 2. I mean, admittedly, this is still... it gives us sort of stuff that we can use. Okay, so let's see. What would they do in here? Because I think it's like... I think after the war, it would have been kind of just a rundown little shanty town, basically. This is my excellent concept art here. Don't steal it. Yeah, like the corrugated roofs, little bricks. So we can just make some ramshackle little bits of garbage. Because I think the player's actually not going to get much in the way of, like, direct physical evidence. Because what I used to have was like, whoa, you found a photo of your mom that's been just sitting in the same place for 40 years. Isn't that crazy? And it's like, that's stupid. So I think the player's going to get there. It's not going to be terribly shocking. Like, yeah, over the course of 2 wars... there's not, like, artifacts left behind. But you do learn a lot of context about this place and, like, the why this city was abandoned, basically. Yeah, so I think the story is, it was cool. And then blowed up. And then, ramshackle. So then people still tried to live here after it was all blown up from the war, and then and then it was blown up again. By a faction that I don't think I've talked about on stream called the Emirate, which is actually the government of this country. And they are basically like the world's thinnest allegory for the Taliban. So because this is basically like a non-Muslim religious site, they just have people leave. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and then we'll just say, okay, fine. So basically, once it was blown up the second time, people just left. Because it was already an unstable, well, I guess they didn't decide to leave, they just had to leave. Because once a government wants you gone, you go, basically. So I'm thinking, maybe there'd be like, I think there'd be like, what do I want here, actually? Because I'm imagining, well... Let's see, so is this... Yeah, that's good enough. I'm gonna try to get this to be what I want it to be. Which is, I'm imagining, like multiple tiers of buildings in here. That'd be interesting. Oh yeah, that would also definitely make a lot of sense for, like, especially the outside, I think. I actually haven't even made the official Emirate flag yet. But I think they'd have one at least here. And it would also be on top of whatever the buildings are here. It's like, yeah, all over on them. Now, I figured that out as well. Let's do... So I'm thinking maybe... What do we actually want with this? Maybe like archways? I should probably make these a color where I can actually see it before I start, like, trying to, like, actually paint it and all nice and fancy. So I guess I'll have to figure out how much of the city, because I guess most of it is now uninhabited because there's still specters inside of it. And then, like, off down this way. And this might even have like a little bit of this. So it'd be like, this would be like a little bridge. I wonder if there were cities like that were structured like this, where there's actually like it's completely made of stone in here. I should probably figure that out. Let's do like Stone City. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Hang on. I guess since these reference images are on a separate layer, I can just keep them here. Kashgar. Let's call this base. Paint over. There's actually a lot of like really elaborate stonework here. Very fancy. And mine was inspired specifically. Let's also look at ancient Egypt as well. Because that was the first point of inspiration for these designs. Oh, human statues. That's what I'm missing. I forgot that's what I was going to do as well. Yeah. Petra looks very cool. Yeah, because there's a lot of super... Because I forgot, I didn't check what region this was, but I'm pretty sure it was also in the Middle East. So there's just a lot of, like, these, like, immaculately carved things directly into stone, which are super cool. Let's have these be, like, little guys. What if this was, like, a guy here?
Not only do you feel almost that you're walking on air, but you see finally that there is no duality, no difference between
Let's also have like there should be like stone structures like supporting this, like probably like maybe like almost like stone bulkheads here, keeping this place from falling apart. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong layer. Oh well.
some sort of stable entity that sits and watches the world go by. You don't acknowledge your union, your
This will
inseparability.
be a project and a half to model though for each and every interior, and I still haven't even figured out like where people are actually living here.
Trying to be a permanent witness of flux, and it grates against you. Listen to these doctors who don't have any great intention. They're trying to use you as a Godot. This isn't terrible, but it's just going to be the end of you as a system of memory. And so you've got a great chance right now before it happens to let go of everything. Because you know it's going to go. It's going to help you. It's going to help you let go of everything. So if you have any possessions left, give them away. Give everything away. Thunderous silence.
Let's see. So I think let's get just a photo of a wall in here. All right, let's delete Jackie. Let's move this Jackie. There can only be one. So let's also put one up here as reference for where she would be, like where the upper limit is. Eventually. Is it like gonna work? Is Credo okay? I don't even remember. I've watched Highlander a while ago, but it's been I couldn't tell you anything about it. Well, no, I could. Oh yeah, there could only be one, obviously. That wasn't intentional though. Okay, so something was weird with this. My mouse is no longer mousing on it. Is there like oh, it's because I was pressed a button or something? I don't know what that was. Okay. Let's move this one up. I guess here. Oh yeah, I deleted her, but then I added another one anyway. Okay. Let's get like this color, but like darker, because what I'm gonna do is it'll be like, let's just paint some crude stairs here. So it'll be like, you know, like this whole section will be somebody else's house. So I think this entire interior mesh is gonna be like a separate thing. Let's do another album by the same artist. This is the Myriad Bootleg Collection V4 by Darkness with funny letters for the A and the E. So what am I going to do for this? I think what I'll do... I might have this whole thing like here. And then maybe it goes up a similar way here. So it'd be like it and go up and then like over here, and because then there could be like little doors, like so these would all be little happy little houses. And that way, I can imply a billion houses without actually having to model any interiors for these ones. I can just put little door prefabs on them. Or, well, maybe I would need doors for them, though. Oh well. I'm thinking I could probably do... I'll also have to think about how I want to implement this, but that'll be okay for now. Let's do like... So this is like the surface here. And then there's... And then would I want even deeper levels to get up to here, I guess? I'll figure that out soon as well. You're thinking, can there be like little pillars? Keep this place from collapsing. I wonder if they would do like an arch here, and then have this extend down like that. That doesn't seem like it would make any sense. But it does make sense to maybe have, you'd have the thing here. You know, some fancy little door. Let's do like... So it's somewhat... That's not symmetrical at all. You know, there's like an illusion of symmetry here. Right, and since these guys actually are primarily trapezoidal, how would a person get up to here? I guess it would be probably another, well, trying to think of what I would want. Probably like let's do like a little like so it'll be like up here there'd be like a window or something. Or if it were higher. These, I guess, they would just be rectangular. We can try that. And I like the use of scrap in these little shanty towns. I mean, I should figure out how to do decay like this, because that'd be good for the where would that be good? I think up here there could be like some wear and tear. So it'd be like, I don't know how to emulate that properly. But it would basically just start wearing out at the bevels. Yeah. Because I guess I could just also do a bunch of decals. Because we could have like actually, what if I removed the grime back here and instead we did like a I'll figure that out later. Basically, there'd also be grime in here as well. And also, in the corners, there would be, if it's like a little clean or an uncleaned thing, yeah, the corners would be where all the grime is concentrated. See, I have kind of fake that effect with this brick material here, which I'm also going to change that as well, since it's a square grid, which doesn't really gel with the circular stuff. Yeah, I want to figure out some way of making it so that maybe I can add color to the bevel modifier, and then from that color, I pick a new material. Also, there would be no doors on this at this end, because this is like the solid brick for the walls, which actually should probably be a different material as well. Because I'm thinking like if there's like a distinct border here, and then this is like bigger, fancier bricks for the outer walls. Beck. I'll look that up. Let's see if I can get an interior shot. Yeah, I think these are, yeah, close to what I'm looking, or basically, yeah, what I'm looking for then. Big old dangle fancy bricks. And very old. Trilithon stones. Ah, okay. So like, yeah, like these solid stones here that are like enormous, because these are already, I assume, quite large. Oh yeah, this is a photo from this century as well, of the same area. Yeah, 5 meters by 21 meters. Wow. Oh, I didn't even notice the little guy here. Yeah, wow, jeez. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at that. I think that would be pretty cool. And also I like this little slope here, but I don't know if that's... Well, no, that clearly is intentional. Yeah, because I was thinking like these would be pretty big, but yeah, I didn't... Jeez Louise. Those are humongous. Yeah, so I think stones like that could be used for these exterior walls. And then the interior walls would use the smaller stones, so that way they can more easily fiddle with them. Hmm. Yeah, because these are some kind of wild stones. This wall is like actually genuinely incomprehensible looking at it closer. Like yeah, because like they had to put this one, they had to raise this one up to here. And I don't know what sort of construction like framework you would need to just support this thing while you're putting it up here. Like even that would be an engineering feat. And then like these stones on top of it are still like, this is like as tall as the guy, actually significantly taller than he is because it's significantly farther away. So he's probably like comes up to like this height. This is like 4 meters tall. Is it saving this? It's not saving this. There we go. Yeah, it's just very impressive. Because yeah, I think it's easy to forget that like we've been doing like obscene shows of wealth and power and like human labor for as long as humans have existed. You know, where now we'd build things like, you know, skyscrapers that go 1,000 feet tall. They were moving rocks that weigh nearly as much as the 1,000-foot tall building. To build their just unbelievable, yeah, this is actually like, this is a really good point of reference, actually. So I appreciate you showing this to me. Let's see. Yeah, because even looking at these now, I have to question what the scale is. I guess these ones are probably more reasonable. Well, they're still really big. And this also gives me a good reference for what destroyed brick looks like on the inside, because that's something I was looking for. So let's bring this one. Let's put that in the back here. I think these two things give me a little bit. I can start looking into modeling this. So let's try one of these. I'm gonna make an archway. Or is this? Where's the interior? Here it is. So this was the interior I was looking at. Well, let's do like this. Wow. So let's call this, let's have an empty here, or, I kept doing, okay. Empty plain axes. This will be interior one. I guess I'll do it here. Let's see, how did the perspective work here? Because this feels much taller. Oh yeah, sure. See, I don't know if there's any special thing I have to do. Neato. Oh, wow. Yeah, holy cow, and that's not even, like, half the size of the, There's... Yeah, geez, look at that thing. Oh yeah, and each of these is almost like a semi-truck trailer in itself, it looks like. So it's like quadrupled. Yeah, because they take up the full lane, jeez. It's pretty wild. So I'm gonna try to make this... I know what I can do. $49 axles. Wow. Oh, individual cursors. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be very interesting to see how that all worked out, because yeah, it's just, I mean, because I'm not sure how people would move those today, you know, because you'd have to like get in like even just getting machinery to move rocks like that is clearly like a feat and a half. So moving them with like essentially no technological assistance other than maybe like basic levers and things, or let's see, I think I should probably subdivide this. Maybe like this? Maybe not. Maybe a bevel modifier would be better. Can I move these? So I need... Oh wait. There we go. Can I like... There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna do cursor to selected, and then if I do 3D cursor, I think I can do add modifier. I know what to do. Arch ref. And then array object reference. Oh, and no relative offset. And then if I did like... This doesn't quite work as well as I wanted it to. Why can't I have X-ray in this mode? What if I did this? Can I have it now? No. What's this? Oh, this is the interior. Okay, how close am I to actually getting these aligned? Seems pretty close, actually. And I think what I'm going to do... Well, I don't need it to be like that, though. I know what I'll do. Move it so that this is here, and then reduce the count on this. And eventually I'll add a little nice little guy to this model. Wait, what if I did merge? All right, not that. Clipping. I do. I know. There we go. Let's also add some like bevels out here. Or like whatever this is going to be. So let's, I guess, do like a duplicate of this whole thing. This will be arch 2. Alright, so where does this one position itself? Oh yeah, right at the, because it's a bridge. So it should be positioned right here for maximum convenience. Okay, G R. Oh yeah, because I used the really bright theme. Let's see, where is this? Why is this not here? Let's do it like this. So how many does this other side have? It has like one every segment-ish. Or like every segment and a half or so. Because yeah, there's a whole segment and then it's about halfway. This would be whole segment halfway. This is about even with that then. Can I copy a file, Control C, and then Control V? There we go. And this is going to go a lot farther. So it needs to go all the way to over here. How do I get it into this curve? Oh, right, I can rotate it. Something like this seems almost correct. Yep. Oh wait, this isn't even the right, hang on. Let's get these and, this, and hide everything else. Yeah, I got the wrong thing completely. Let's see where this puts us. So this is a little bit further. So let's do like there. And then oh, the things get a little more narrow on this side. Whoa, they get a lot more narrow on this side. No, I think it's... Okay. It's probably just... Let's keep it like there. Because I think I can make this work. No, I can't. Yep. Yeah, I don't know, I generally prefer lighter themed UIs. Yeah, I guess I could try that again, because it seemed like for some reason it wasn't working the first time. But I'll try that actually. Because this does not seem to be working as well as it was on the other one. So let's do like a plain axis. Oh, wait. Wait, why does this set to here? Oh, it's because that's the actual origin. How do I, like... Blender, set transform, or copy transform. Well, I know how that works, actually. I can just get this. Copy transform from Arch 2. And then we can apply that. And then, if that's a circle, 3D cursor, wrong thing. Oh, whoops. Okay, and then I can get this, and I can do that. Oh, it must have been because the last time the object wasn't fully transformed back to the original one. So it was like at the wrong rotation or something. Okay, so now it actually works reasonably well. Actually, turned out almost perfectly. So let's do 22. All right. Oh wait. Maybe a smidge more. Oh, I think it. Oh, I just didn't set this up correctly. All right, hang on. Let's do that same thing again. Let's put on more music here. Wait, where's my... There it is, okay. Let's, I guess, continue with this artist.
There is game data on track 1, so please don't use
See, let's skip...
normal CD player.
Oh, this album's maybe a little too much. Let's try Stalking Machine. I guess this will be fine for now. It's not quite lining up how I want. I do think this area is just narrower, I think, than the other side. Oh wait, is there... Oh, it's because I hit this, okay. Oh yeah, this side is just narrower. Hang on. am I... What is going on? Okay, here we go. Almost, there we go. Okay, I think that gets us all of that. So now we have these arches and I can play with them soon. I need to do this again. Oh. I should get these to where I actually want them first, so it's actually like symmetrical. In fact, what material do I have for this? Let's do like a new... something that will actually like contrast this, so that way I don't have to constantly like figure this out. Okay, there we go. Okay, that seems good enough. Let's rotate this so that this lines up nicely. Huh. I think this is basic. Yeah, this is more or less exactly where I want it to be. Oh, it's just a... there's just a dramatic, like, amount of change there. Okay. I guess it's because it is, like, 23 times. Let's do, like, right there. So that way it's, like, basically perfect on this end. Yeah, good enough. I'm not fiddling with that more. Okay. Yep. Let's do... I guess this is... Okay. So now I can actually start working on the, this stuff. So let's refer back to my concept art. So we sort of started on this, and I actually like the dark green. That was just because I wanted that to stand out, but I kind of like a mix of that. So maybe I do overgrowing plants in there, but that'll be for later. Because I also still need to actually model the guys. It feels like this path is substantially wider here. Maybe I chose the wrong interior. Oh well. In fact, I won't fit with that. I think I could do that better. But okay, and this is the thing that I want. So we need 1, 2. Let's do 2 for now of these. So it'd be like, if this is Z, we can go. We actually need to be up like here even. So this would be 1 floor. Yeah, that's about good. So let's focus on one specific area. Like between 2 of these big support columns. Well, let's do, I guess this is fine. This will be like kind of symmetrical. Yeah, let's say that's good. I probably should have made this come out even farther, but oh well. Wait, also these now actually need back faces. Let's do like my keyboard is dying. I've mentioned before I need to just like get a new computer, because like it's very annoying when the keyboard just decides that it wants to hold Alt or like Control indefinitely, and then I can't do anything until it like decides to let go. here. And I appreciate that Blender chooses to always shade flat by default, no matter what everything else in the geometry is. But okay. I don't need to complain too much. I guess I should have done... Hang on. I'm gonna do... what do I want to do? I guess maybe this, and then... That's okay. Let's go back to the, there we go. And I guess... I don't even remember. I don't think I actually ever have built a PC from scratch. That'd be important for me to figure out. Yeah, I imagine it won't be too bad. It'll just be something where I don't want to mess up. Because then I'll look like a fool. Wait, did my bevel break somehow? Yeah, it seems like it did. Yeah, I can imagine it'd be, just one of those things you don't want to... Because it's very easy for me to put it off. Yeah, I mean, not looking like a fool is important. Yep, no problem. Let's see, So I think I can do, if I did edges, dissolve edges, no. There we go. But that still hasn't fixed my mysteriously broken bevel. There's something in here, maybe. I guess let's first start with, let's narrow it down. How do I get... Let's try by, there's no bevel. Like, the bevel is microscopic. So that didn't actually fix it. Wait, actually... Certainly improved it. Yeah, because we can see this... Oh wait, it's because this is supposed to be 0.4. Yeah, so we can see the bevel completely goes away. Because of something in here breaking it. And it's not the actual, like, floor. Is it, like, the triangles? It's these two triangles are breaking my bevels. Why? Because that one's fine. This one, it doesn't like this triangle. Why, though? Oh, let's do... If I move it... Why does this... Why does it like that? What exactly does this... If I move it in any direction... Hang on. Is there like a... Yeah, if I just... But I want that there. I guess that's fine. Alright, let's also get I think I want this out a little bit more. Let's do the same thing over here. So I want semi-symmetrical. And it'll be sort of offset from these inward things. Sort of. I'll do one on the same side as this one, though. Do a less fancy version. Okay. Let's check. So the bevel broke again. Let's check the usual suspects. Okay, so it's something to do with these triangles here. They don't like being what they are for some reason, for whatever reason. But I guess it's not really my problem. So let's try. What actually would this go to? Because like there's not really like more stuff out here. I could add more stuff here. Okay, let's do like a quick scale check, because I think the scale here is going to be pretty big. Alright, let's see where we actually are. Huh. Is this one? No, that one's the same. Okay, this one is substantially wider. But I think this is the one that I was using, though, because I think it's the only one that has T-shaped, like, stuff. Can I, like, get the player and get the other one? No, I can't. Okay. Alright, now it's switching to the other monitor. You know, I should just have the editor, or the game, as, like, one of the things I can always, Ooh. It's dying. Right, it's doing the classic, like, refuse to load, use all CPU mode. let's add the game. Rename game window. So yeah, now this will always be here, even when, in the event such as this, wow, I cannot actually Alt-Tab over to this thing. Okay, but I want this to be, over here now. Oh. Hang on. I don't know why I didn't think of doing this before. Oh. Okay. But now it should show up, no matter what monitor I'm on. So that way the player can see, or the viewer can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we need to be inside this building. Okay, this looks much cooler now. And these doors, this isn't as big as this is a lot more like human scale than I thought it would be, which is, I guess, good. And I guess these paths are a little wider, like, because if they're using these paths as like practical things, well, I guess if it's a big city, this is more usable. Okay, I'm pleasantly happy with this scale. Well, actually, how big would a door be here? Yeah, I guess you could make a little door. It'd go up to like 4 bricks high. And then the next step will be to do the same thing on this side. Okay. Let's do like... I have a good idea. What if I remove the ceiling instead of removing or hiding everything except the interior walls? What the heck is this thing? Hang on. I do not need... Oh wait, I do need this, actually. Alright, these go to the interiors. Well, I guess these top parts here, I don't really care about right now. Okay, there we go. So much for that. I need this here. So what was it, 4.9 or something? And then like one above that, or a little bit above that. Something like that. I'll eventually scale them all appropriately. Okay. So if I want this here, and let's say this one might actually be symmetrical, maybe. Oh, that's a little, well, that's a little much for me. I'll figure that out later. Okay, that's good. Let's do, wow, this goes a billion fucking miles. Yeah. Go to the very end first. Let's do like... Oh wait, I just realized I'll have to add back faces to this part of the platform as well. Oh well. Okay. Okay, there we go. Can I do along normals 3 negative? Yeah, that looks fine. Well, maybe let's do like... That seems about right. Well... Yeah, let's keep it like that. I think for simplicity, I could just make it like the same on both sides. I'll do that for this one. It is a weirdly inconsistent design for such a like circular building, but well, that's their problem. And actually, now that I think about it, having it be, like, distinctly different than the other side will help players differentiate it. Or did I make sure to... Okay, I did this one correctly. Because, yeah, I'll have to figure out what I want to do for, like, the other interiors. Because I want them... I guess it should be, like, each layer is slightly different. So that way the player can just see the difference between them. Or, like, not get so lost. Because that's my biggest worry with any of these interiors. Is just the player's not going to be able to figure out what on earth is happening. And this one's bevels actually turned out perfectly fine. Mostly. I mean, this looks a little bit jank, but that's okay. Oh wait, I need to, Oop. Okay, let's see this in action. Yeah, I think it kinda... Oh, wait. Oh, right, this one fills up with sand. I should probably figure out if I want this or if I should not have this. Let's see, I need my chat. No, I think there shouldn't be sand in here now that I'm thinking about it. That'll just be a pain to deal with, though. Well, I guess I could just... What could I do? See, I'll need to get the reference exactly correct with the location of the what have you. Well, I do kind of like it though. I guess there just has to be a reason that there's so much sand on this side. Did my phone? No, I'm just hearing things now. Yeah, I guess let's make it so that there's no roof on this side, maybe. That may give a little bit too much of a competitive edge for the what? Oh wait, has this been over topped the window the whole time? That's unfortunate. Oh wait, I just realized it's because this checks. Hang on. Let's do properties. Match title. Window title must match. Okay. Too many things to look at once. Okay, so I have no idea how much of the actual work there was visible, as usual. Oh wait, I also want the, oh wait, no, there is no, oh wait, no, there is a bevel, right here. So if we have this up here, then that means that it's that much harder to get up here. Wait, let's remove... How do I want to do this? Hang on. Oh wait, I see the error of my ways. Okay, so now if I do 12 meters. Now it actually comes up. Ta-da. And that'll make the inner wall much more protected. could also do extrusions to make it more interesting as well. Like if it's like this, and then this wasn't intentional, but I kind of like this weird design here. I guess I'll keep that. So what should I... Oh yeah, I was gonna make the ceiling here, so this needs to be blown apart. So let's do like... Let's do like... Let's first figure out where it's the deepest. Okay, so about here. Let's do like destruction here. Two. I wonder if I can do like... Is there like a transparent flag? Oh wait, I have to I have to make this one. What if I change the alpha of this? Oh right, the what have you doesn't support transparency, I don't think. Well, does it? Blend transparent? Ooh, it does not like TRA. Wow, it's coming to a crawl. It's trying to figure out what I could possibly mean. It's transphobic. Is this? No, that's not correct. It's also alpha male phobic. Does not like the phrase alpha. Is it like gonna do anything? Is Blender okay? I mean, I get it might be searching through a lot of things, but I mean, Google searches the entire internet faster than this. Why can't they just put Google search in Blender? I think that'd be... That could run on my laptop. Okay, is it like... Okay. Blender is not responding well to this. We'll let that run for, I guess, several years. I'll look for more cool, like, cubes. Full CPU usage. Oh, it did not. Okay, there it goes. And this one's got some, like, goo in here. This is, like, Nickelodeon slime. This is not what human beings drink. Okay, that's still not... It's, you know, all power... All systems go on Blender here. Like, is it gonna... Okay. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't... It wasn't unresponsive, it just didn't scroll. It just doesn't scroll when you're searching. What? What? What on earth does this mean? Yeah, and, transparency simply doesn't work. Actually, can I... Hang on, I want to get that working. Blender transparency EV. Okay. There's a hack here. Render screen space reflections, and then screen space refractions. And then what I can do is I can go to this, and I can set the transmission to 1.
Please stop playing this disc immediately.
Oh wait, this is what I needed. Maybe? Does this just work? Maybe I'm just dumb. No, that does not seem to just work. Why is there backface culling and show backface? What does this mean? Okay, put that back to opaque. Yeah, I'll show you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make this little monkey, but like a sphere shape. Maybe let's just put this to white, maybe? I mean, I guess it kind of does. Hang on. Let's add this Boolean modifier, maybe. Or like, yeah, it is, oh wait, hang on. I also have a good idea. What if I add a, so before this, add a decimate. And then it could like, no, planar. Maybe collapse would work with triangulate and be like that. This isn't really doing a whole lot. Oh well, okay. That's just not going to do what I want. And that's fine. Let's just add a Boolean. Ouch, my ear really does hurt. Okay, let's do maybe this album. Same artist. Their name is Darkness with a funny A and a funny E. So, you know what? I'll just put that in the chat. Why not? Oh, it's not. There we go. Difference. Alright, let's see how this is looking so far. Why is this boolean not working? There we go. That's much better. And that should also probably affect this one as well. So let's do damage 2. Difference. Oh, and also both of these need the second material there. Yeah, this transparency is not working as well as I was hoping it would. Let's do like a Nope. Blender does not care for me putting so many different, so much geometry through this process, I guess. Oh, wait, also I need to have this be smooth. We should probably have this also do, when it does this edge split. Well, I think that should be fine. Let's see what this looks like. It does not care for the modifiers. Yeah, so now we have a reason that there's so much sand in here. And that does also give us a way to get into here, but... I mean, I could have this actually come out more, and then just conveniently block the player. Oh wait, I see. How do I get this to do what I want? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted. Okay, I guess that works reasonably well, because that'll block players from actually getting into there from the outside. It's a little contrived, but I'll just say that that's how it works. In fact, I guess I could do that for all of these. That way it feels a little bit less artificial. Oh wait, yeah, that's fine there. Okay. So if we do... Oh yeah, I just realized this is correct, because I was worried that the Boolean would interfere with the bevel. But so if I do it this way, the Boolean is all messed up. Or the bevel's all messed up because the Boolean is like jank geometry. But if I do it this way, it's okay. Mostly. There is some like... I mean, there's a lot of jank with this setup, or this geometry. I guess I could have kept, so I'm gonna do let's, I guess, remove... Alright. Remove this and this. There we go. So now the crops will grow and flourish here. Is this still called dirt? In fact, these should be, all this soil, I think, should be in the active entities. Well, I don't care. That's fine. Okay, let's see this looking in action. Okay, that makes sense. Sort of. I can bring this. Yeah. So now it's like, blew a perfect hole right in here. Yeah, that gives us a little bit more distinction. Alright, I'm kind of interested to see this in action. Alright, let's do, Oh, I know what to do. First things first. This needs the same treatment that the other side got. The heck is this? Okay, there we go. So now that should work for this whole thing. And we should have these in the Boolean thing. So let's do Boolean damage 2. And then we should probably, well, I'll figure that out soon. Okay, I want to see what this looks like in game. I mean, I guess it won't look like much of anything since I haven't made the like rubble damage texture yet. Eventually. Take your time, Godot. Take your time, game, I guess. Jeez. That's alarming. Wait, where's the dang old stuff? Where's my modifiers? Oh, there they are. It's actually quite a ways away. Oh, yeah, and this, yeah, I'll have to fix this probably by just changing how that, where that damage model is. I wonder if I should make it so that it's less blown up here. Well, I guess that's fine. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh wait, no. This door was not locked, was it? Yeah, because this is just the outside area here. So I guess what I could do, I'm gonna make it so that there's like a door here. And then the way to get around is to actually like go through this way. Well, no, because we need to do, the main question is, how do we get past this? So I want it to be somewhere interesting. So this area, I'll either have to do more work or just hide it. Or block it off somehow. Because right now it's pretty boring. Hang on, I'm going to move this over to the... Let's see if I can actually get this set up the way that I want it to. And I'll try to remember to actually save next time. Yeah, so I think this section should be blocked off. So let's just do that now. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Let's do, this? Yeah. Wait, didn't I do... Oh, wait, no, I didn't do that. I did, a little bit less than that. Yes, what we'll have is... Actually, let's disable this screen space reflection, screen space transmission stuff, because that wasn't useful. Okay, now I'm gonna see. Hang on, first off. Whatever. I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want for this. Let's do like a so I want this part to maybe this itty bitty triangle here. We'll do that. The shortcut changes. I hold shift to get to the middle, but usually I hold control and it's like, whatever. I'm sure it makes sense to somebody, and they will be thrilled to know that it's not me, or that I'm not the one that it makes sense to. Okay, let's make sure that this blocks the player from getting to either side. And let's do, ear pain. Okay, so I think now this gives me, I guess, something that I was actually intending to do, which was this route up and over. So now what the player can do is they can get into here and get up this and climb this way. And then that gets them down into here. So I should figure out what I want here. Probably slime. That'd be my first guess. So let's do... let's see. Hey, look, that actually worked. So we need sludge. We need let's get let's of course remove it from here. And let's do all right, so this will have none of that, and none of these modifiers either. There. Oh. There we go. Now we have our beautiful green slime. Forget, I think layer 13 is 14 water. Okay, there we go. Make that unique. Oh, it's a little deep, isn't it? Hang on, we need this to be like this is 6.5 meters tall. Okay, let's do I guess it's not actually. Okay. Z, negative 0.3, negative 0.7. Oh, it's because the back faces are ignored. Okay. So negative 0.3, negative 0.5. I think that's fine. And then let's do like a grody greenish yellow for this sludge here. Be like algae. So what does it look like if we raise this up a little bit more? Oh, I see. As this scale goes up, the other one... Yeah, I see. So eventually it gets repetitive enough that you can see the repetitions quite easily there. But when they're almost the same scale, then it actually gets the least stable. or the least repetitive. Let's make this a little bit more desaturated, though. Does this... Oh, I guess it does go all the way. So I should probably make that also have whatever. Well, actually, what if I made it so that this was just deeper? Alright, let's get my tablet unplugged. Let's get the Xbox controller in here so I can game. I'm in gamer mode now. Oh. Hang on. Let's... No, let's not do that. Let's pause the game. Stop the game. So let's... Also, let's mark this on the to-do list. Wow. Take your time, Godot. Take your time, everything, I guess. Okay, so game bugs, fix really slow startup that runs like 100% CPU. That's going to be really difficult, so I won't have it in V4. Maybe? Whatever. V4 is basically going to be the entire game at this rate because, you know, my goal was to have the main story written, but I don't actually know how to make stuff on paper. Like, I can't just write things, basically. I'm going to see the task manager. Okay, well, I'll just have to figure that out eventually. So this actually gives me a much more interesting challenge than normal, which is basically given some arbitrary bits of jump. The frame rate sucks right now. I have no idea what's wrong with the frame rate, but it sucks right now. Is it like the models? Are they too big? 'Cause that could make sense. Oh wait, we should probably... We're fine at this depth. So eventually I'll add, I know what I'll do. I'll make it so the player has to do the platforming, because the water kills you. Oh, I just realized there's frequently... The reason some of these are different colors is because the little thing is underwater. But okay, I'm gonna raise this up another like meter, and then I'm gonna add just a bunch of stuff in there. Right, also there should be checkpoints at various stages of this. Let's do, like, one here at the very least. Maybe Krita is getting a bit resource intensive. I guess I'll close this as well, because it is sort of getting close to closing time. And I guess this as well, because I'll do the rest of the work for today in Godot, even though I said I wouldn't. But I think this has actually been like a productive, like, session of this. Like, who knew all I needed to do to get some work done was to do the work instead of not doing it. Okay, but now, boom. And this will not heal the player. And that should make it reasonably easy to get back to here. And admittedly, Jackie is kind of goofy because she can die in like 2 feet of water. So let's do, so what's the distance here? Max depth will be like 2. No, 1.5. 1? That looks much better. Because then it goes black and brackish. And there'll always be a layer of pond scum on top. In fact, I could do with some more pond scum. There we go. In fact, I wonder if I can do... Well, I know I can do. Specular... Let's do a specularity here of like, Oh, okay, I already do that. So let's say maybe even so I wanted this to be something that is like internal. Wait, what was my goal with this? Okay, well what I'm gonna say is the next part of this, so Tree Tower City block out. So let's do like sludge level or sludge area, and then like after the sludge we go down into catacombs or something, because there is a lot of, it is weird how much like sludge this is, or brackish water, or whatever it would be. But maybe this was like how they stored... This would not be how they stored water. This is just like runoff from like the fact that this is like a sealed area for like 5,000 years or whatever. Oh wait. Is it actually? Yeah, it is sealed. Because I thought it was this one, but no. See, I guess there would be a lot of water collecting here with how this is designed. And then once we're in the sludge, Orstad should not go into the sludge. And then there's some underground area. My ear's still hurting. And then once we get into there, then we'll be in home free. Well, then we'll be put something that puts the player right on the other side of this door. Oh wait, also I need the, so for the blockout area, checkpoint at entrance. Them to let you in. They don't really care since it's not navigable. And then the next steps will be making this inner ring actually have anything of interest. Oh, I think this was probably where I was when I drew the that thumbnail. Anyway, I'll do inner ring cool stuff, or like stuff. Outer rings repurposed as military. Red flag. Actually, and how does this water... Oh. Wait, hang on. Okay. This is what I was missing with some of the other things. Hang on, let's see if this actually works. So basically, this is to get the color that ripples should be, and I forgot that it was a script that I add onto it, and not just a thing that's implicit to the water. This area is coming along now. I was kind of down on this area before, but I think, yeah, because I think trying to port the game to Godot 4 really made me think about like why I would do that, and it was mostly because the visuals were super bland. But it's like I can just make the visuals look interesting, like because. In fact, the lighting, like a lighting solution, isn't going to solve that if it's like really bland, empty areas. You know, because now there's like the implication of something interesting happening here. And we have our fun Nickelodeon slime. Oh, you can't get out your hoverboard when you're in water. Yeah, this makes it a little easy. And, Orstad is just swimming right now. You know, also, before I go, let's go back to player, time management, resume. And let's do if time slowed not equal to true. And then if time slowed not equal to false. Because basically there's a little bit of like red in the fade in animation, and that's because of this specifically. And it does look kind of cool, but I think it would be better if I did that like intentionally rather than, you know, just because it's a janky, you know, just because it's a variable I'm not properly setting. There we go. And now if I do this, okay, now it's just a fade from black rather than a fade from black with also that red shifting. Because that is pretty cool. Because this is specifically because I was thinking of it like, how would slowing down time work? Like, would it slow down light, or would it be like relativistic? And so I decided that it would be relativistic in that it's shifting down the light to be in the red wavelength, but the light is actually moving at the same speed. So therefore, everything is hue shifted. Oh right, he can't run fast enough anymore. And also follower NPCs should probably have their animations visible from further. But alright, this is kind of neat. Oh wait, I just realized the player can also just ride on top of here, or just walk on top of here. And they can get to here. So what I should do is make that not reachable. Oh right, I don't have Blender. Because I thought that was gonna be the end of it. This will be the end of it. Yeah, I thought about adding that, or I did have it for a while. It just didn't look very good. So eventually I want to make a better one. In fact, I might as well add that to the to-do list, since I might forget. Better time slowing trail. Okay, let's do, how far does this go down? The game really does not care for, or Blender really does not care for these modifiers, I think. Oh well. And now, right there. Cool. So now the player can't get in through here. They have to go around and they have to go to the, somewhere. And I should probably make both, so both areas should have something to do. Because I don't want it to be that the player, you know, goes through all the trouble of coming around this side, and then they, like, fall through. Or then they, like, don't know where they're going, or whatever it is. Oh, I keep forgetting. I need to eventually add, like, proper animation blending for these guys, because they have a walk animation, but, like, if I'm moving really slowly, he just does the run animation instead. And if the player's a gamer, they can just get up here. Actually, how does the city look from the outside right now? I mean, I guess basically the same as it did before. Oh wait, I do actually like the, like, fancy little embossing if these two are extended outward. It's never too late to become a gamer. But yeah, I've also realized that I can make platforming easier in the game because I've been playing it for so long and I can literally see the code of the game that a lot of players have, like, I can just, like, for a lot of players, I think I just want to add, like, just jump from point A to point B, basically, type of puzzles. I wonder if I can fiddle my way around this corner. Right there. Actually, interesting. So that means the player could get up here. And I bet they could get up here from here as well. Yeah, this would be a little bit easier. Let's see, so I'm going to save up here. Because I want to look at what this looks like in game. Because the goal is you can't cheese your way into that door, but... Oh wait, I just realized. That just leads right back to where the player started anyway, I think. Yeah, it does. I guess I'll keep it this way anyway, because it doesn't actually let the player get into somewhere early, but it would make the player like restart that entire section even if they don't really think, like, which they might do by accident because they think that's a way to go. So yeah, this way, it's not actually me making the game harder, it's me making the game easier. And then I guess on Sunday, I'll figure out what I want to do with this Nickelodeon slime. Stud seems to be enjoying it. Alright, well I guess that'll be it for today. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, because I actually did stuff. Because yeah, I think 3D modeling and like just level design in general has been my big struggle. Nope. Yeah. What is wrong with me? Oh, it's because... Okay, it's because I'm using my laptop keyboard right now, and the return button I just saw is in a different place. I'm trying to type slash. Okay. Yeah, I'm overdue for a computer upgrade, because it does not fully register all the key presses or key releases. Okay. More of charade. Oh wait, this doesn't have... Yeah, and you would be... And it's something weird. I think there's something wrong with the keyboard driver, because it's both the keyboard on the laptop itself and also the external keyboard. So that's why I'm thinking I'm going to get a new computer and then just try installing Linux on this one to see if it's a software issue. Because I think that's what it is. Because then it'd be nice, because I haven't built the Linux version in a while, because my other Linux laptop, I installed Arch on it, and it's no longer operational. But anyway, that'll be it for today. I'll be back Sunday. I'll do, I guess, more level design. And then I'm going to try to spend a couple weeks to, like, really gussy this up. Yep, Arch. It's been, well, I've installed it before, and I always had to elevate to sudo to activate the Wi-Fi, so I didn't do a very good job of setting it up. And I didn't do a very good job setting up the other one because it has no GUI at all. But admittedly, that was because I was trying to make a server. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be back Sunday with more fun level design and stuff. See you then.